Hello everyone, welcome back to the Haripriya lecture. In today's video, we will discussing on the what are the case studies we will working on the mobile applications, how it will be stored in our mobile data. எப்படி ஒரு மொபைலில் வந்து இருக்கிற எல்லா செக்யூரிட்டி டேட்டாஸையும் எப்படி நம்ம வந்து ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வைக்கிறது, அதை எஸ்பெஷலி மொபைலில் வந்து எப்படி ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிறது. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், we will saving a lots of photos in our mobile phone, but it will be a sometimes it will be shows us storage full in our 80% will be full in our internal and external memories. In this case we will discussing on the how it will be accept that particular data, how it will be rejected, how it will be hosted, will be corrected on the particular spaces. That is also we will discussing over here. We'll move on the video. This is the content provider. What are they giving to the mobile phone? It will be reflecting to us in an Android application. Whatever we'll giving. For example, in robot like that, we will giving something else to him. It will be a react to us. That same will be working on the mobile phone also. I will giving some information to it. It will giving a answer. I am a user. It is a mobile phone is a receiver side. That's it. Okay, it act like a central repository storage. It will be working on the security access, and also we are providing a data. In Android applications, we will having a creating a class to store in our particular data. That is called the android.provider package. This package will be automatically installed. We will whenever we will installing on the Android Studio. This is the image media manager music player. That is the two channels will be working in a mobile applications. This is a database SQLite. We will working on the mobile Android development side. This database is a lightweight application data, so it will be working on the CORD operations. That is called the create, read and update and delete operations will be working on the SQLite database. Why we will using this particular database in mobile application means it will be a very lightweight, it will be a open source, it will be connecting to the any other networking, it will be customer built content provider. That's only we will using the SQLite in a mobile applications. This is a sample flow, how it will be data will be provided to the Android mobile. For example, if I am searching some information to the Google, so user will be search, or else I will giving some information to the mobile phone. The content provider will gathering all the data. For example, contact list, images, videos, and local searches. I'll be getting all the informations. After that, the collecting the data, it will be segregated on the DB files and SQLite internet. Then is a must. Otherwise, we will share on the SQLite database. It will be allocating a space, and after that, it will be stored on the files. We'll getting the database. So these are the things. Flow will be a data will be giving to the Android. Android will be reflecting to us. Okay, this is a flow diagram. The first layer is a business layer, and second layer is a data access layer, and third one is a data layer. These are the things we will working on it. Application is in our mobile phone. In between the cycle, we will working on those three layers will be crossing in our files. For example, I will store in some, I will click on the camera to the mobile phone. It will be stored in my internal space or an external space. How it will be getting the Android in that particular images will be clicking on the Android. How it will be know it. That is the things we'll be discussing over here. Content provider architecture. This is a structure we will gathering on the data. That is the example of the data gathering on the Android. I will click on the one photo to the Android mobile phone. The Android mobile will know. I will click. User will be click one photos. It will be saved on the internal or external storage. That is called the data access layer. After that, I am clicking the photo. The data access layer will be telling to the Android mobile phone that particular user will be click on the picture. After that, the data layer will be gathering on that particular space will be allocated to the clicking photos. Okay, and after that, how it will be working on the content provider, how it will be working. Handles should be getting a coding, right? That is the cursor loader and content resolver and content provider. These are the things will be after I am clicking a photo. These are the things I will writing on the background side. After that, only my data will be a CORD operations. Okay, create, read and update and delete operations will be happens after I am clicking the mobile phones. Okay, these operations create operation to be creating a data and read and use it to fetch the data and update it, or you have to modify or delete the data otherwise. Okay, and next one is the what are the queries, what are the methods we will using on the Android Studio, what are the classes will be working on the content provided through the Android Studio in our coding side. The first one is the query, insert, update, delete, get types, and last one is the on create. These are the things we will working on the classes side. I will give you some examples to the Android Studio open source software. You have to try on the practical side only. You have to know well. So URI, what is the URI? Is a uniform resource interface. You have to working on the space. For example, it's the locations of in your um, data. The first one is content, authority, optional path, and optional ID. These are the things the path will be creating on the what are the information, what are the data I will giving to the uh, application or a Android Studio. Okay, the bullet in content provided is in the browser, call log and contact and medistore and setting. These are the things we will giving on the provider side. As a user we will working all those steps. And next one is the this is the implementation section, how it will be implemented through the data to store in our Android Studio. The first one is a content provider base class. We have to creating on the classes, and after that we will be working on the URI addresses where I will store in my data. And next one is we have to creating on the on create classes. And next one is we will work in a different space, or otherwise I will going to read that I will going to update the data, and I'm going to delete that particular data. These are the things I will going on to contain on my data. And next last finally I am creating the activity to providing the whatever operations I want. Okay, these are the example reference implementations coding. We are just working on it in open source applications. After that we will meeting on the what are the reference I'll giving over here. You have to working on it. After that we will see on the what are the case studies we are having in the content provider, or else we will working on the or our database will be working on the Android Studio. Thank you guys, we will see on the next video.